Hi, and welcome to Soul House Yoga Retreat, Northern Maine YouTube channel. Today, we're going to look at the various stages of Supta Virasana. I'm actually sitting in Virasana, which is also called Hero Pose. Hero Pose is very good for your digestion. And on a physiological level, we're stretching our big muscles here, the quadriceps and our knees. Supta means to lie down. So when we lie down on our back in Supta, we're going to even pull these more. Also on a chakra level, this is a pose that is very good for balancing the energy of where we open our hip with our navel energy. So the second and third chakra. Okay, so let's go to this. Notice that I have my feet on a blanket. Something that has happened for me in the last few years is I've dropped things on my feet. And so actually in this pose, believe it or not, the thing that will hurt the most is the top of my feet. So we all have to go with what we got. Also, when we go into this posture, sometimes a belt can help us. I'm not going to use it yet though, because your knees may splay open and that might be the safer way for your body. Now, some people are here and can only go back here, and that is okay. This is a back bend when we get back there, and it is a precursor to many other more advanced postures like Pinchamayurasana, which is peacock on the wall, or even going into a back bend there to scorpion. Okay, so I'm going to start out with a block on my spine. And here I go, coming down, and you got to see where the block is and see if you have it in the right place. I actually don't have it in the right place. So I need to go back a little bit and then play with it so that it goes right along my upper back between my shoulder blades, which it is doing now. And then you might want definitely something like a bolster or a pillow for your neck, because you do not want to be having your head hang. Here's the beginning of this. Okay, so now notice my knees are slightly open. Maybe I can bring them together, which is pretty strong. And if I can bring them together, then I might go ahead and strap them, but I'm not going to do that quite yet because we're going to get lower in a moment. Now you can stay in these positions for quite a long time, letting your spine extend and open into the back bend. So before I go all the way down, what I'm actually going to do is come up. One of the tightest parts of my body is right between my shoulder blades. So I like to open that a lot, well, to the best of its ability. And so I'm going to take this a little bit higher, right between my shoulder blades. And I'm going to come back, and now I'm going to let my head hang a little bit. My head might go a little bit out of camera, but I'm just going to stay here for a moment because I'm here. And here I go, right? I think you see my head enough, hopefully. Okay. Actually, I'll take it forward just a little bit and I'll move this so you can actually see the totality, which is probably a good idea. Okay, so here I go, putting this right between my shoulder blades. You got to find the right place. What I find when I'm teaching people this is a lot of times they don't trust the block, and that's okay in the beginning, but once you have it placed properly, trust the block. So here I am on the block. Notice how my chest and lungs open. And now I'm working the part of my body that I think needs the most help. I have a vertebra right between my shoulder blades that actually even sticks out a little bit. It doesn't want to go in, right? Which we call kyphosis. And for some reason it has developed into that pattern. All right, so you can be here for a while. If you feel like you need something under your neck, under your head to support the neck, you can. I don't here. I feel like enough support. All right, so now you're going to come up. Be careful, let that head come up last, or tuck the chin in like I'm doing. Here's the head coming up last, right? So either way. And then I am going to attempt to go all the way down. And before I do, I'm now going to do this. Okay, so if you have a yoga strap and you know where your legs can go, you take it and you strap it at that level. So I can go all the way together when I'm warmed up. And then the full expression of this posture is simply to come back. I'm going to do it very carefully and to lay back and see if I can get my knees to the floor, which I can today. Well, they're basically just touching the floor. Okay, now you see that bend in my spine. That is a back bend. Now the tricky thing is, for me, it's going to be like Houdini to get out of this and come up and say goodbye. So I slipped those off. I came on up. When you get back there, you can feel a little bit tricky. And so you might have to roll over onto your side to come up. And also, I came up pretty quickly. Take your time. It's always good to move in and out of your yoga poses slowly and carefully. I know we do yoga pretty quickly in some classes, but my approach is to go a little bit slower and safer. and then you can do yoga forever. All right, so that was a little Supta Virasana, lying down on your back, hero pose. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be showing you more postures broken down very soon. Have a great day.